अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सभी खैरियत से होंगे और वीडियोस को भी पसंद कर रहे होंगे। नाजरीन, आज की वीडियो में हम इनहेरिटेंस एक्वायर्ड करैक्टरिस्टिक्स देखने वाले हैं। इनहेरिटेंस ऑफ एक्वायर्ड करैक्टरिस्टिक्स। तो चलते हैं अपनी आज की वीडियो की तरफ। लेकिन अगर आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो वीडियो को लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें ताकि नए आने वाली वीडियोस आपको सबसे पहले मिलती रहें। Toward the end of the 18th century, several neurologists considered that the life had evolved among the evolution of the earth, but only one of the Darwin's procedures developed a comprehensive model that attempted to explain how life evolves. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck published his theory of the evolution in 1809, the year Darwin was born. Lamarck was in the charge of invertebrate collection at the Natural History Museum in Paris. He presented a mechanism to explain how specific adaptation evolve. Lamarck argued that those parts of the body used expansively and extensively to cope with the environment become larger and stronger, while those that are not used deteriorate. Among the examples Lamarck cited were blacksmith developing a bigger bicep in the arm that worked the hammer, and giraffe stretching its neck to new lengths in the pursuit of the leaves to eat. The second idea Lamarck adopted was called the inheritance of the acquired characteristics. In this concept of heredity, the modification an organism acquired during its life can be passed along to its offspring. The long neck of the giraffe, Landmark spawn, evolved gradually as the cumulative product of a great many generations of the ancestors, stretching higher and higher. However, now we know that acquired characteristics cannot be inherited. Charles Darwin was born in the Shrewsbury in the Western England in the 1809. He joined the expedition on the Bagley of the South American coast. He observed and collected thousands of the specimens of the diverse fauna and the flora of the South America. He noticed that the fauna and the flora of the different regions of the continent had a definite South American stamp, very distinct from the life form of Europe. Furthermore, the South American fossils that Darwin found that wholly early different from the modern species was distinctly South American in their resemblance to the living plant and the animals of the continent. A particularly puzzling case of the geographical distribution was the fauna of the Galapagos Island. Most of the animal species on the Galapagos live nowhere else in the world. Now we will talk about the descent with modification. So, Darwin believed in the perceived unity in the life, with all organisms related throughout the descent from some common ancestor that lived in the remote past. In the Darwin view, the history of the life is like a tree with multiple branching and rebranching from a common trunk all the way to the tips of the living twigs. Symbolic of the current diversity of the organism at each fork of the evolutionary tree is an ancestor common to all lines of the evolution branching from that fork. देन हमारे पास सेकंड आ जाता है नेचुरल सिलेक्शन एंड एडेप्टेशन. Darwin suggested that the populations of the individual species become better adapted to their local environment through natural selection. Darwin's theory of the natural selection was based on the following observation. First, the production of more individuals than the environment can support leads to a struggle for existence among individuals of a population, with only a fraction of the offspring surviving each generation. नंबर टू इसमें हमारे पास आ जाएगा सर्वाइवल इन द स्ट्रगल फॉर एग्जिस्टिंग इज नॉट रैंडम बट डिपेंड इन द पार्ट ऑफ द हेरिडेटरी कंस्टिट्यूशन of surviving individual. Those individuals whose inheritance characteristics fit them best to their environment are likely to leave more offspring than the less fit individual. The unequal ability of the individual to survive and reproduce will lead to gradual change in the population, with favorable characteristics accumulating over the generation plus leading to the evolution of the new species. So guys, please tell us in the comment section that if you like our video or not. If you have any query, any question, you can ask this in the comment section. And if you are new to us, please subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that our upcoming videos can reach to you as early as we upload it. Thank you so much. Keep connected.